Listen to any of the top 10 songs on Spotify right now, and you will find all kinds of content that may not be suitable for your children. Sexual content, violence, suicidal ideation, depression, all sorts of things that we would really rather our kids learn about from us, their parents, not some song on Spotify. It's been very difficult to this point to monitor songs that our kids are listening to without just going in from playlist to playlist, looking at every song and trying to find the lyrics. Bark, an AI-based message monitoring system, is now offering lyric monitoring on Spotify, which means it's looking at the lyrics of those songs your kids are listening to and notifying you if something inappropriate comes across based on sensitivity settings that you control. We as a family signed up for Bark. We've been monitoring our kids' usage of Spotify and Messenger, and I have a few things to say about what we've experienced. First of all, Bark seems it would be really easy to set up using the Android app. Now, we have iPhones in my house, and so we had to go through a little more hoops in order to get it to work properly. You have to download Bark software onto your main family computer and then connect your phones to that computer. Allow it to back up in iTunes, and then Bark takes over from there, monitoring lyrics, messages, and social media usage. After getting it all set up, we started receiving reports right away based on the last several days of our kids using their devices. We got notifications on song lyrics of music they had listened to. We got notifications about some of the messages they'd received. One of the reports was tagged as cyberbullying because my daughter had kept telling her brother to stop sending her messages over and over again. Stop, and then he'd reply. Stop, and then he'd reply. Stop, and then he would reply. Now, my son wasn't bullying my daughter, but it's a good thing that Bark recognized this and tagged it. Because if this had been some guy asking for inappropriate photos or some friend saying mean things about her or someone else, I would have wanted to know that this was happening so I could talk to my daughter about it. It also immediately started reporting some of the lyrics to the songs they'd been listening to. And we realized that one song from a video game soundtrack my son likes to listen to had some lyrics that were a little too violent for our taste. So we had a conversation with him and he removed that song from his playlist. At Because Family, we're all about doing more than telling you that your kids are in danger. We want to give you tools to protect them. Bark seems to be one of the best tools out there right now. We love Accountable to You as accountability software for using just internet browsers. But this is basically accountability software for messengers and now for music. Now, there's a few little tricks you'll need to know. Like, for instance, Spotify monitors based on your account. So we had an account that was just under my name. So it monitored all the music that any of us listened to under that account. We just decided to pay the extra $5 a month for a family Spotify account so I can make a separate username for each of my kids, and then their lyrics are being monitored by Bark accordingly now. Also, there's certain messengers it can't track, like Snapchat and some of the private disappearing messages that may end up on Instagram and places like that. But while it's not foolproof, it is so much better than nothing. Of course, like any resource we think is valuable for you, if we can be affiliated, we're going to. And so we do have an affiliate link that you can get down below this video. You can also click on the banner in the blog post that this video is attached to. Finally, I'll say this. I never recommend spying on your kids without their knowledge, and that includes with Bark. And I believe from what I've read, the people at Bark would totally agree with me. This isn't intended for you to keep tabs on your kids and keep your thumb on them to keep them from doing what they want to do. This is the exact opposite. Apps like Bark are meant to allow your kids freedom within a space that has boundaries set so that you can see, oh, they're receiving these messages that don't look appropriate. Let's remove that possibility and have conversations with our kids about that while still allowing them some freedom to send messages to their friends. That's how our world works these days. Once they reach a certain age, it's something that it's hard to just remove from their lives completely. Go sign up for Bark. Use the Because Family link or promo code to do so. That'll help us out a lot. But this software will really help you out a lot. And it's not that expensive. I paid $100 for a year, or I believe it's $9.99 a month if you sign up to pay monthly. Thank you very much for watching and for listening. I'm Michael Prince with BecauseFamily.org and FamilyTechBlog.com.